Bali Airport marks the completion of 48 international flight routes. Bali Airport welcomes 2 new airlines and marks the completion of 48 international flight routes. As Bali's peak tourism season begins, Gusti Ngurah International Airport welcomes back 2 more major international airlines and surpasses the milestone of serving 48 international flight schedules. The increased availability of flights will be welcomed by Indonesian authorities, who were concerned that demand for flights was outweighing supply, resulting in a slower-than-expected economic recovery from the pandemic. Bali Airport has taken the time since the reopening of borders in February 2022 to celebrate the return of all major international airlines to the runway. International airlines such as Emirates and Virgin Australia were greeted with water cannon salutes and even a personal appearance by the island's Governor Wayan Koster. The reintroduction of direct flights from the Philippines to Bali marks a watershed moment. Although Australians account for the largest proportion of international visitors, closely followed by the United Kingdom, Singapore, the United States, and India, tourism markets in neighbouring Southeast Asian countries should not be overlooked. Bali welcomed 340,000 passengers from the Philippines in 2019, who came to the island of the gods for both business and pleasure. There are 19 different international routes to 11 countries, among these weekly 46 departure schedules and 48 international arrival schedules. There are now 21 airlines serving destinations all over the world. According to Garudaindonesia, Ngurahraiairport welcomed over 365,178 international arrivals in June 2022, an increase from previous months. Garudaindonesia went on to say, "We hope that this number of passengers will continue to grow along with the increasing number of routes served at Gusti Ngurah International Airport." Emirates Airlines resumed daily direct flights from Dubai to Bali last week. As of May 1, 2022, the carrier resumed the Dubai-Bali route 5 times weekly, and due to increased demand, it has been able to expand its scheduled offering. The Dubai-Denpasar route is not only convenient for UAE travelers, but it is also making it easier for European travelers to lay over on their way to Bali. The layover time from many of Europe's major cities in Dubai, along the route to Bali, is frequently a little more than 2 hours, dividing the trip into 2 roughly 8-hour legs. The Dubai-Bali route has carried over 29,000 passengers and completed 73 flights in just over 60 days since reopening. Airlines such as Virgin Australia have recently returned to Bali and have made some exciting announcements for Australian travellers. Virgin Australia recently announced a direct Gold Coast Bali flight schedule, which will begin in early 2023, with tickets on sale now. Virgin Australia currently flies directly to Denpasar from Brisbane, Sydney, and Melbourne.